Ever wondered what it takes to run a successful donut shop?
Oh, definitely.
It's not just mixing batter and frying dough, you know?
Yeah, there's got to be more to it than that, right?
Exactly. From the equipment you use to the ingredients you choose, every detail matters. Like, did you know the difference between a cake donut depositor and a raised donut depositor?
Not really. What's the difference there?
Well, so a cake donut depositor is used for batter-based donuts, while a raised donut depositor handles yeast-based doughs.
Oh, I see.
It's like the difference between making cupcakes and baking bread.
Right, that makes sense. The equipment changes because the dough consistency is different?
Exactly. The consistency affects how the dough or batter is dispensed into the fryer.
Got it.
And speaking of fryers, there's a lot to consider there as well.
Yeah, like size and power source?
Yes. Beyond the size of the frying area, you have to think about whether it's electric, natural gas, or propane. And the shortening capacity is important too.
So why does shortening capacity matter?
Well, it determines how much oil the fryer can hold, which affects cooking consistency and volume.
Makes sense.
You don't want to be refilling oil during the morning rush.
Definitely not. What about proofers? How do they fit into the process?
Proofers are crucial for yeast-raised donuts.
Right.
They provide a controlled environment for the dough to rise before frying.
Oh, like creating the perfect climate for the dough?
Exactly. And some have Dutch doors, which are split doors that help maintain temperature and humidity when accessing the dough.
Interesting.
It keeps the environment stable.
That's clever. So what's with the plungers and cylinders in depositors?
Oh, those are the parts that shape and dispense the dough. The plunger pushes the dough out and the cylinder shapes it. They need to match in size to work properly.
So, if you want different donut shapes, you switch them out?
Exactly. It's like changing the attachments on a stand mixer.
Oh, I like that analogy.
It gives you versatility in your donut offerings.
That's awesome. But isn't all this equipment pretty expensive?
Well, it's an investment, but necessary for running an efficient shop. But consider the production capacity. For example, the Belshaw Type F depositor can produce up to 115 cake donuts per minute.
Wow, that's a lot of donuts.
I know, right? And with a fryer like the Belshaw 624, you can produce 80 to 100 dozen donuts per hour.
That's incredible. But what about safety? Frying with all that hot oil must be risky.
Absolutely. Safety is paramount. Proper ventilation and fire suppression systems are a must.
Definitely.
High temperature oil can be hazardous if not handled correctly.
So the ventilation helps remove excess grease and heat?
Exactly. It keeps the kitchen safe and comfortable. Plus, it helps prevent fires by removing flammable vapors.
Got it. So, besides the big equipment, what other tools are essential?
Well, you need scales for measuring ingredients, temperature meters, mixing equipment, and don't forget about finishing tools like glazers and fillers.
Oh, yeah.
Those add the final touches to the donuts.
Speaking of glazers, are there different types?
Yes. There are heated and non-heated glazers, depending on the glaze you're using.
Interesting.
Heated glazers keep the glaze at the right consistency.
That makes sense. And fillers are for injecting creams and jams?
Exactly. They let you add fillings like custard or jelly into donuts. It's all about offering variety.
Variety is the spice of life, after all.
Indeed. And with different mixes, you can make cake donuts, yeast-raised donuts, even specialties like loukoumades.
Luca what?
Yes. They're a Greek delicacy, and with the right equipment, you can expand your menu.
Nice.
It helps attract more customers.
Absolutely. But isn't operating all this equipment complicated?
Well, there's a learning curve, but modern equipment is designed to be user-friendly.
That's good to hear.
Many machines have automated features to improve efficiency.
So investing in quality equipment pays off in the long run?
Exactly. It boosts productivity and ensures consistent product quality, which is key for success. Plus, it can give you an edge over the competition.
Speaking of competition, how important is it to have unique offerings?
Very important. By using different cutters and accessories, you can create unique donut shapes and flavors. It keeps customers excited and coming back.
So, with the right equipment and a bit of creativity, the sky's the limit?
Exactly. It's all about combining quality tools with great recipes and a passion for donuts.
Couldn't agree more.